for being here. My name is Dion. I call this the Crazy Troll Nation of YouTube. What we're going to do today, starting with Tillamook, we have brows and foundation, concealer, face primer on. We are using Treasure from Pat McGrath. This is Lunar Nightshade, and we're going to pair it with Natasha Denona pastel palette, and we're going to do a very quick monochromatic blue look, and that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to prime the lids and do the intro, and then we're going to get into these palettes. Hello again and welcome. If this is your first time here, thank you for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you like my videos, go ahead and thumbs up. Feel free to share. If you are welcome, if you what am I saying, if you've been here before, welcome back. And I do have some new subscribers. I see you and I appreciate you. And I think I also have some new members, and I'm saying think because my 32nd day one, our last two live streams, she's gifted memberships, and so I lost track of who received the gifts and who actually just joined just to join. And if you did receive a gift, I would love if you decide to stay. Sorry for shaking you. So I call this the Crazy Troll Nation of YouTube. The crazy, just knowing it's okay to be your authentic self, to let your personality shine through. The troll part is not caring too much about the beauty community standards. You set the standard for yourself. Try not to feel like you need to use a certain brand or a certain technique or a certain tool. Use whatever you want to, however you want to, excuse me, to get your makeup on in a way that you like it. The bottom line here is self-acceptance and self-love, embracing your natural features, enhancing them if you want to, when you want to, but never feeling like you have to. Love yourself for who you are and for how you look, even when you're not wearing face paint. Two things to know about me if you're new here: I do curse. And the second thing is there's an organism that lives in my throat that randomly, excuse me, hiccups, gurgles, and belches. So for our inner rims, we have a matte color excess gel eyeliner pencil and Pool Shark, y'all, and this is all that is left. I need to look at my backups to see if I have one, and if not, I'm going to postpone buying a new one because I do have other shades, and I do have an aqua green. And lower lash line, we have one Sephora Ultimate Gel Eyeliner, and this shade is hard to read, Lime Green Matte. So this is on the lower lash line. So even though we're doing a blue look, we're switching it up, and we're going to do, well, we did green and lime green. So let's get into this look. We're going to start with this shade right here in the pastel palette. So we're using blues. Again, what I think will be an easy blue monochromatic look. And when you do monochromatic looks, it's hard to mess up because all the shades do easily blend into the shade next to it. And so that's all we're going to do for right there. And we're going to do the other side. I really like this more than I thought I would. And I think it's because of how the shadows show up on me. All of these shadows show up on me and they don't make me look ashy or dusty. And I did not purchase the pastel palette when that came out, and I think I might have gotten this on sale along with the other three quints that I do have. And so this is a light shade, but it shows up and it is so friggin' pretty, I think. So now we're going to, the only difference between, well, what I think may trip us up is if these are more shiny than these. And so we're going to take this one, and then we're going to put this next to it, and then this is going to go on the outer corner. So it'll be interesting to see the shine factor, because we know Pat can be really nice. So we're taking this one on the end, and we're going to put that, was I going to use a different brush for this? I did not tap off. I love the formula of these quints. Oh my gosh. And then I'm like, why is this in Treasure? The same as the other two quints. I'm like, why is this in Treasure? We are going to overlap to blend, and that's what's really going to make it look like it is just one shade, even though we are using multiple shades. Y'all, this is so easy. I did not tap off again. And we're just placing it on the lid. So we're pressing and swiping for what, excuse me, you heard that in my throat, for what the Fenty primer is allowing us to swipe. Because it is a tacky primer for me. If you've been here and saw my other videos, I usually do say that, because sometimes people be like, oh, you need to use a sticky base. Well, the Fenty is sticky for me, so So sometimes I find myself saying things that those of you who are usually here already know, because other people may not know, and then they'll make suggestions, and I'm like, this is a tacky base for me. So, you know, but anyway, that's nice. So I think this will be a nice kind of easy look. Now we're going to take this blue. I think we're going to put the green on our lower lash line. That's what I'm thinking. And so for this, I'm pressing and wiggling it in, and we are tapping off this one, and this is going to go here. So this is a very nice monochromatic blue look, and I dare I say, all of these are blending into one color. Like it. Oh my gosh, we're overlapping the center shade. Y'all, this is like if you like soft looks, you want color but not boom bam pow color, this look is for you. And I do like it. And I thought it was gonna be more bold, this one, but it's not. But I like it though. This is a very easy, simple look. So if you're looking for a blue look, here you go. And we're going to lightly feather up here. I like how this side already looks blended up top. Yeah, it's blending it. So we're going to take this brush and we're going to go back to the Pat palette, and excuse me, we're going to take this shade. I do remember this one being dark. So why is my lip doing that? I don't know. I have a picture. I'm gonna pop up a picture over here. I don't know how old I was in that picture. My aunt showed it to me at the family dinner, and I do have a hard copy of it in my photo album. So if I don't forget, maybe I'll look to see if I wrote on the back, or if somebody else wrote on the back how old I was in that picture. But y'all, I was always just so friggin' adorable. Like, look at that picture. Don't ask me what happened to my forehead, because I don't know. But I'm just like, yeah, my lips have always been crooked. I told the story before, true story. When I was born, one side of my face was paralyzed from the pressure of my mom pushing me out. And she said I tore her and they should have did a C-section. But I remember her also saying, this shade does give me fallout. I remember her saying she was glad when my eye opened, because being paralyzed, one eye wouldn't open, one side of my lip wouldn't move. And she said that she was glad when, you know, my eye opened, because she was concerned that it was like permanent paralysis. But yeah, I was born 10 pounds, 10.5 ounces. I don't have children, but I cannot imagine squeezing that out of my vagina. Like, I just cannot. I'm just like, oh my God, like I was a bowling ball. 10 pounds, 10.5 ounces. So yeah, that's that story about that. I'm looking at the shapes. I'm just like, why? You know, and I can get them the same. I just need to really pay attention. And I don't seem to do that because I just be talking. So that is it for this palette. But look, it's nice and easy and simple, right? Wait a minute. This is more feathered further in. So we're going to just feather down here, meaning the darkness looks further in on this side than this side. But then this side has that nice sharp line that I always like, that this side usually doesn't have. So because I'm looking at the shape again, because this is always like a sharp shape, and I need to figure out what I'm doing to make it do that. So I'm just trying to soften that line. So we do just have on Milk Hydro Grip Primer, Natasha YN Concealer under eye, Estee Lauder 4N under my nose, the Fenty, you know, it's the soft lid because I'm shiny, the foundation, the Fenty brow, and that's everything on the face right now. And if you're seeing dry patches on my skin, it's because it is. I had an appointment the other day, and it was like 35 degrees out or something like that. And when I got home, I was so exhausted. I did a few things and then I just got into bed. So I was not kind to my skin, and my skin is letting me know that it is not okay with that. And I think I want to take this for my transition shade. is that? Let me look in this other palette. Yeah, we're going to do that. Excuse me. Excuse me. So we're going to... Oh, I like this. Oh. And I like this brush because it's tapered. And so it can look like it's just like a thin line. I like this. I like this. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. I think I have a few more videos I need to catch up on. I was tagged in a video and I'm wondering if I want to do it after this look, but I put it in my calendar to do like next week. But y'all, this Benadryl be knocking me out. I still have hives. I got them on, well, this time around, the night of, well, the morning of the 19th of December, and I still have them as of now. Today is January 4th. I like this. So now we're going to, so we used 3 shades out of here. 1, 2, 3 so far. And we're going to go back to this palette. We use these 2 shades, these 2. This one we're going to put for our brow arch. Yeah, this is really easy. Did that show up? It's not showing up in my mirror down here. I think it is. I think it's just making it look more shiny in this area. But that pink shade is shiny too, so I don't know which is which. I did not tap off this time. I don't even know if I see it, but that is okay. So we used 1, 2, 3 shades out of here. We are going to put that green underneath, and that'll be these 4 shades that we used out of this palette. And we're going to see what it looks like because we have a lot of blue up top. Oh, I like this shade. You see how that shows up? Like, oh my gosh, that is so pretty. And it is over a lime green matte eyeliner pencil, but that is pretty. I think it adds something without being too much, even though it shows up more in my mirror down here that I'm looking in right now. But I like that. Then I'm going to do this side. I'm thinking to do green on my upper lash line so that way it'll tie in with the lower lash line. Wait, what did I just say? A green for my upper lash line to coincide with the green on the lower lash line. Sometimes I say stuff, y'all, and then I'll be like, what did I say? I do like this, and I like the brightness that it is adding underneath. I like this a lot. Yes, I do. So we are, do I want to do, I wonder if the green would be too much for upper lash line. It'll definitely be different. Let's just do it, because y'all know we be doing stuff here that most people probably wouldn't. We used green in the previous Pat McGrath Labs Trash or Treasure. So do I still want to do that? I'm thinking yellow, purple. Let's just use the green. I'm being too indecisive. I need to wash my eyeliner brushes after I do the look, because sometimes I'm just so exhausted I don't get to the brushes till the next day. And these Inglot eyeliners, it's hard to get out the brush, like letting the brushes sit for a day. So I need to make it a point to at least wash the brush I use for my upper lash line, because it's been a challenge. And I always say, like, when it dries, it is dry. But even trying to get it out the brush, I have to put in like extra work to get it out of the brush. And yeah, so that was something I'm like, okay, I need to. And even if I just clean this one brush, and I probably should do the foundation and eye primer brush too, since those are the brushes I use for liquids or creams. I need to just knock all 3 of those out, because the brushes for powder and for shadow, like, those are really easy to clean and they don't take long at all. But these eyeliner brushes, and sometimes the brush I use for foundation, I have to clean it 2 or 3 times to get it all out. But again, it might be because I'm letting them sit overnight. I remember I had that issue with the Ultra brush that was shaped like this. I think it was the number 13. I think I finally did throw that away because it got stained, and I got tired of putting extra work in it to get the stain out, considering I have 1, 2, 3, 4 of this Sigma one. So I'm like, why do I need to keep messing with this brush? And I have the Real Techniques brushes that I also like for cream products, primer, and foundation, which is this one. But I tend to like these more because they're tapered, and so it's easier to get in here and then along the inside edges of my brows, around my nose. But these work well too. But I do tend to favor these for cream products because I can just dip in and not double dip. Just dip in, get enough, and do both sides of my face, and then, you know, we're done with that brush, and not having to have used, I'm probably not making sense, having to scoop out onto a palette and use that shade, whatever that cream product is. And so I like those, and I did buy extra ones for my kit for that purpose, because even sometimes if I don't clean my palette right away, it can be challenging to get product off of there too. And so it's easier just to use a brush to dig into the product, just get enough so I can do both sides. And that was the Lancome Sills Booster, and this is the Lancome Lashy Doll. So that is my preference for that. But and I used to wash brushes like a couple hours after I did my makeup look, but lately I have just been so tired that Benadryl knocks me on my ass, y'all. And it's easy to be like, oh, I'll just wash them the next day or later that day because I'm nocturnal. And so I have been doing that, but I am noticing I need to get back to it, washing them within a few hours of using them, because it does make a difference for the brushes I use for creams and liquids as far as cleaning them. But it still comes out though, but I just got to put a little more work into it. I still have 2 sample packets of the brush shampoo from Sigma from orders I purchased before, but when I used one before, it did not get the foundation out of the brush, and I'm like, okay, so what's the point in this? Just use it for brushes that I use for powder products? And so that kind of made me like, huh? And so I never opened the other 2, and that one that I did open, I threw it away because I'm like, this is not even working. And if I need to go back to Dawn dish detergent to wash the brush after I washed them with the Sigma brush shampoo, then I might as well just use the Dawn dish detergent. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna try it again though, because maybe it was just user error. I mean, I don't know. Because I washed it the same as I do with the dish detergent as I did with the Sigma brush shampoo, and the product was not coming out of the brushes. So I was just like, what's the big deal about this thing? So we're going to edit out the rest of the face. I don't know what lip we're going to do. We're going to powder down, do cheeks, blush, bronzer, highlighter, all that stuff. Do I want to put, I kind of want to put something in my brows, but I don't, because I really like how this is looking the way it is. So, but we'll be back. This is our finished look for lips, because I just finished them just now. Martin Cosmetics Eleanor, which is green. It's smelling a little bit different, not rancid, but just different. So I'm just like, And we put Los Angel lips from City Beauty on the center. So that's that shine that you see. That is so beautiful. Cashew powder, of course. We powdered down the face. We used 2 Fenty bronzers, Beijing Gal and Caramel Cutie. We're mixing up our cheek situation, y'all. We use House Labs Fire Moon for a blush, for the glare. And we use Sigma Highlighter Golden Hour. Is that the name of it? Yes. And to finish the face, we used Dim Light from Hourglass. And so that is everything, y'all. Let me know. I wanted to do a green lip to play off of the green eyeliners that we did, both underneath our eye and upper lash line. And I'm digging this. Let me know what you think. So hang tight. Well, no, because we're done for this video. But do leave your comments below. Join if you haven't done that. Subscribe if you keep coming back. But do let me know your thoughts on our easy monochromatic blue look that we did with Pat McGrath Lunar Nightshade and Natasha Denona pastel palette. And so thank you for watching. As always, self-acceptance, self-love, that is the Crazy Troll Nation way. Thank you, and you will see me soon.